Good morning and happy Monday. Popping on early this morning. Hopefully some of you can join me before work. I needed to squeeze in a virtual consultation after this before getting my buns to the shop for the rest of the morning. So here I am, 8:30, starting off Monday with a level 4 girlfriend conversation. So if you're off today and you can grab a glass of wine right now, I would. This is a little bit much for me, but it is true to my heart. And I reached out to some of my biggest fans and asked, what more do you want on Motivational Monday? And they said, more parenting advice. So, okay, it kind of manifested easily over the weekend. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Sarah. I was asked by a friend, what in your life needs the most attention right now, Judy? And I said, my youngest daughter. This year really sucks. She is a senior in high school, and I'm feeling unnerved, unfair, jaded, and I can't imagine how she's feeling. So I worry about my girls. I raised 2 girls. One is 22 and one is just about 18 this summer. And I worry for my girls. And my friend said to me, I turned out fine and I had a crappy mom. You're amazing. Your girls will be great. So thank you, dear friend, for the wisdom and the compliments. And I took it to heart and I spent time with my youngest. And it's hard for teenagers. It is hard for them to talk to you right now, parents. This is a time for them to create some distance because you gave them roots, you gave them home, and now they're going to develop these wings and they're ready to take on the world. And look at the world these kids have to take on right now. It is not normal. So they are trying to distance themselves so it's easier for them to leave when it's time. You are not the center of their world anymore, but they will come back to you. How do I know? My oldest did. She did the same thing her senior year. It was pain and bliss to watch her adulting, and now my baby girl is going through this. So where I want to go with this is a conversation about school. School is a crazy second home for them. Typically, they spend more time at school than at home. So school becomes a second home, this roof over this head, this sturdy floor beneath them, this place where they can nurture their learning and nurture their friendships. And this last year, home didn't feel the same for these kids. And if you're a mama of a little one, I pray for you that if this is your child's first year of school, and this is what that sweet little girl or boy thinks school is, breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. And so teachers, I see you. I hear you. I honor you. You are doing the best I believe that you can to try to make that home for these kids as comfortable and as creative of a space as you can right now. It's got to be exhausting because we keep pushing through. We keep moving forward. Everybody is hitting this wall where we've about had enough, and yet what are we supposed to do besides just keep going? Just keep going. So someone said to me yesterday, to get to the castle, you have to swim the moat. Okay, so there's greater good on the other side. That's what keeps us moving forward. That's what keeps us pushing. But it's okay to have feelings while we're going through this. And you can't heal it if you don't feel it. So getting my teenager to tell me how she feels, difficult. She says, I don't know. I don't know what to say, Mom. I said, that's okay, Sage. Take a minute and go write it down. Put it on paper if you can. So she did. She came up with some emotions, and this is how your kiddo could be feeling. Jaded, burned out, lonely, and they feel like they have no control. None of us do. So what can we do to make them feel more comfortable? Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Lynn. This is in reference to the school situation today. We can go back to the beginning and start over at any time once I close this out and post it. But I'm having kind of a level 4 conversation with my girlfriends this morning about being a parent right now while these kids are going to school. Their second home is crazy right now, and we're all doing the best we can. So we try to put a name to these feelings that they're going through, and then we try to help them through it. It takes time. It takes awareness. We need compassion, understanding. If we can find them a sanctuary in community, can we find them a small group of friends to connect with? Can we invite them to family dinner even though they're a teenager and that's the last place they want to be? They need it right now. Can we give them a space where they can rest, some solitude? It is okay for them to want to be alone for a little while, to go close their door. I know it hurts, Mama, when you're trying to talk to them and they just shut the door, but they need that solitude as well. Can we give them our words that are unclouded by fear and overprotection? I know you're a mama bear, but can you give them some words without projecting your fear and overprotection? Can you gift them the richness of perspective? Right? Remember what we wish we knew then that we know now? Can we gift them that perspective gently? Life is a buffet of creative options. We have to think outside the box when we're parenting, especially now. Especially now. So, children are not to be mini versions of us. They are here to learn to be decent people by our example. So watch what you say. Watch your actions. Watch the energy you surround yourself with. That is helpful. They learn by example. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to try to hold myself together here. But part of this growing up process is realizing that you're not the center of their universe. They once needed you for everything. My girls used to play in my closet, and now I can't fit into their clothes. They're too big. They outgrew their mama. I used to be able to do their hair and their makeup, and my little one, she can style her hair and makeup better than I can. It's a beautiful thing to watch, but it's hard raising a teenager. A simple question about school starts something. Geez, what did I say? How was your day? Sorry. They can be intentionally cruel, but it's a safe space to be angry. It's a safe space to be malicious because you're their mom and they know you're going to love them no matter what. And they feel out of control, so they control what they can, and maybe it's you. It's okay, put up a healthy boundary. You're not going to get away with that, young lady, but you can go take some space if you want. Okay, that's how I handle it. What I'm building for her is I want her to have all the self-confidence. I want her to be more wild. I want her to be more beautiful. I want her to not be conditioned. I want her to be extraordinary. I am building that in my beautiful girls. And you know what? She'll return to me. I will be patiently waiting. I say that to my health coaching clients all the time. No worries. I'm standing by. I am not going anywhere. And my kids know that too. Take your space. Live your life. Follow your dreams. If you need me, I'm right here. Dang it. I was going to keep it together. Almost. So close. So home is where you are. Home is where you are. Trust your gut on your parenting. Yours is going to be different from mine. It's okay. You have a different personality. You have a different household. You have different children than I do. Trust your gut, Mama Bear. and get these kids talking or writing down their feelings. And you might have to be creative with a plan. I know what my daughter needed right then. She needed some boundaries. She needed some structure. She needed a schedule. She needed some tools to plan out her day and the assignments that she needed to keep track of. I had to be creative. I think you'll be more comfortable, honey, if we go ahead and set a schedule and get you a planner, and every Thursday night, let's sit down and check off the list and make sure you didn't miss anything right now. Because can you imagine having senioritis right now this year when everything has been taken from you and just trying to find the good every day? It is exhausting. It is to keep pushing, to keep swimming, to keep moving forward. These are kids. It's hard on us adults. These kids are really struggling. So, her time as a little caterpillar is coming to a close. She's going to be a butterfly. It's about time for her to spread those wings. And my message to her is wherever she goes, to go with all her heart. That's all I want. And that's all you want, is for your kids to be happy. Find their happiness. Forget normal. Be extraordinary. Without conditions. We are so conditioned on what we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to think, what we're supposed to do. Toss them out the window and let these kids at a young age find themselves and be true to who they are. And no pressure. So much pressure to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. It is okay if you have a senior or a freshman in college that has to hit the pause button, because studying is not normal right now. Attending school without going to school is not for everyone. You guys, I listen to this day in and day out with my clients and their children, and everybody doesn't know what to do. Pause. Just pause. Take the time. Become aware. Listen to understand, not to reply. You don't have to have it all figured out all of the time. So my favorite quote, I have a lot of quotes that are my favorite, but I love the Gilmore Girls. If you know me at all, that is one of my favorite shows. So it says, we're almost there and nowhere near it. All that matters is we're going. We're going. We're almost there and nowhere near it. All that matters is we're going. Just go. Go. Surrender, dear one. Give it to the universe. Let things play out. You've heard me say it before. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Sometimes you get something better. So there's something in my notes I think I'm missing. Let me go back, because you know I don't write them in order, and I write them backwards and I jump around a little bit, but I feel like there's a message yet that I haven't delivered. Let's see. Oh, the difficulties. The high school years are hard. You get that back equal amount of pain to happiness. So anything in life that challenges you, that is hard, where you're pushing through it, where you're just surviving, that is difficult. When you make it through, you get equal amounts of happiness and comfort and contentment. So you know that if you've been on this planet for 30 or 40 years, by now you've figured that out. That everything is temporary. Pain is temporary. Challenges are temporary. Hard times are temporary. So that kind of wraps things up with the whole moat thing. If you want the castle, you have to swim the moat. So the swimming part, you gotta drop the heavy stuff on the bank and jump in the water, and you might be swimming what seems like forever. But when you get to that castle, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Hang in there. Pause when you need to. These are tough times. So what I need for you to do today is in the comments, Tell me what year your child graduated or your baby is graduating. I want to celebrate that with you. And if you know a mama bear with school kids right now or a teacher, go ahead and tag them in the comments as well. I want them to hear, both the children and the teachers, that we see them, we hear them, we are praying for them. It feels like just a couple more months is all we got to make it through. But then what? Good morning, Abby. Good morning, Trisha. Hey, Lucretia. Oh, Abby thought of me this morning when she was brushing her teeth in the shower. If you had seen my story a couple days ago, I asked, is it normal or weird if you brush your teeth in the shower? And so, yay, I got a shower toothbrusher. Thank you, Abby. 2025, she's got one graduating. Oh, congratulations. Sarah, 2021 with Sage, your son, I hope he is doing well. This year is hard. It is okay to honor that. Keep him talking if you can. He's a teenage boy and I totally understand. I know what you ask him. How was school? Fine. That's all you get. And that's okay. It's normal. He's trying to distance himself from you, Mama Bear. He will be back. Because he knows you're standing by. He'll always know that. They do. You're a good mom. Okay, you guys. I have to pop off and do my virtual consultation. And if you have kids with strong emotions that you want some help with, you can reach out to me. My daughter has benefited greatly from some herbs that help with anxious feelings and some herbs to elevate her mood. We do what we can to get through these times. But I need to pop off now and get to my day. So drop that year that baby graduated. Tag another mama bear that you know or a teacher that needs to hear this message. And have a beautiful, magical, great week. Hang in there, everybody.